Hello friends, welcome back to CMA Asan. I'm Shamli Subramanian, and now you're watching CMA Final Direct Tax and International Taxation paper, Chapter 17 International Taxation, and that Class 3. Okay, resident of a contracting state. What does it actually means? Resident of a contracting state. Okay, we all know a person will be taxable by reason of his source of income. Source of income or his residential status, either one. Okay, residential status. In that residential status, we all know about resident or ROR, resident and ordinary resident. ROR, I'm write it here, ROR, resident but not ordinary resident, RNOR, and non-resident. Okay, these three terms it has to be determined while whether a person will be liable to pay tax or not. Okay, so for determining this residential status of a contracting state, we need to understand this term, resident of a contracting state. In that country, in that place, whether a person is a resident or not, that is actually it means. Okay, resident, now I am reading it. Resident of a contracting state means any person who under the laws of that state is liable to tax by reason of his domicile, which means by reason of his residence, by reason of his staying up there in one place of management, and includes any political subdivision or local authority thereof. Okay, next, where an individual is a resident of both contracting states. Suppose if a person is staying in two states, okay, state 1, state 2, then what will be his residential status, whether if he is a resident or not, how we will determine that. If he has any permanent home in one state, then on that state he will be a resident. I am saying it again. If he has any permanent home in any of the state, then he will be resident of that state. Okay, if he has a permanent home in both the state, then where his economic relations are closer, then he will be a resident in where his economic relations are closer. What does this actually mean? Economic relations, which means where his actual business connection, most of the business connection lays, where his employee stays, or where his employers or partners stays, where his economic relations are closer, then that is the state he will be a resident. Okay, now again again there comes a problem, vital interest. If the vital interest cannot be determined, which means if in both the state he has vital interest, or in neither of the state he has no vital interest, then he will be a resident, or if he has neither a permanent home in both the state, then he will be a resident where he has habitual abode, which means in which state he spends most of the time in the year, then that state will be the resident of the contract. Then in that state he will be a resident. Okay, next, again there comes a problem, habitual abode. If he has a habitual abode in both of the state or neither of the state, then he will be a resident in which he has in which he is the national means if he has a nationality of Indian, then in India he will be a resident, like that. Okay, national, if he is a national in both the state or in neither of the state, then the situation will be determined by the competent authorities. Okay, by mutual agreement. A person other than individual is resident only when the place of effective management is situated. These are all applies to an individual. So a person other than an individual, which means a company or a firm, like that, is resident only when the place of effective management, POEM means place of effective management. This we will study it later. Okay, place of effective management is situated. Okay, what will we have understood now till now? Resident of a contracting state. What does it actually means? A person is a resident of a contracting state who under the laws of the state is liable to tax by reason of his domicile, residence, place of management, and includes any political subdivision or local authority thereof. Okay, we'll end the class till now. Okay, these are all some theory provisions. You can study it from You can read it from StudyMat itself. Again I will come to this relief point. Okay, this we'll study it in the next class. Okay, bye friends. Okay, for more regular content, subscribe to my channel. Okay, follow me through Instagram or Facebook and keep support me as always. Okay, bye.